So I'm out here on a job today in Loftus for a customer who is with TPG. They've got fibre to the curb through NBN. Now they're having dropout issues, and the internet keeps going out and then slowing down when they're having the dropouts, and then it'll eventually come back on again. Now basically I found where the lead-in cable comes, right, in the ceiling here. Now this leading cable is really old. This is one of those single pair type leading cables, right, with solid copper cores, and that's connected directly to this white cable here. Now NBN, when they've come and done the installation, they've actually done the right thing here, disconnected the old cables going to the other sockets, so they've removed the bridge tap, right. So I've checked the other sockets, which were two, and with a toner, and they are not connected to this circuit here. So now the next step for me is to test the customer's internal cabling. So this is the only cabling he's got now, this white one, which is going down to his socket in his office. So I'm going to disconnect this here now from the Scotchloks, and I'll run a test on that and I'll show you what's going on. But I would say, the customer says when it's windy and raining, that's when they're having the dropout issues. So I'd say it's this really old cable, because obviously if this tests good, there's nothing left in the circuit. All right, so let's test it. Okay, so there's plenty of length in that cable, so I've dropped it down out of the ceiling, and I've got it here. So I've got it connected to the blue-white pair, which is the one that's being used, pair number 1. And I've got this on A and B, so we're testing the insulation resistance between the blue and the white pair there. Okay, so we switch over to megohms, as you can see, and that's fine there. And then kilohms, fine there. Okay, a little pump there. Right, so that's testing perfect, all within specifications. Cable is perfect. Now I'll take you down and show you where the other end is. So that cable just tracks along through the ceiling, and then drops down inside the cavity, and then comes to here. Right, so that is the only cable. Right, toning that, it's coming back down here perfectly. Right, so yep, as you can see, test results, everything's working fine. So I'm assuming it's either going to be a device issue, but more likely it's going to be the leading cable. Right, so got the cable up here, right, and that's tracking straight across to a pole over here, which has got the DP on it. Right. So I would say TPG, you need to get a level 2 tech out here to test this cable. Maybe replace it, just even replace it, you know, because it's very old. I'd say this is what the issue is, hairline fracture issue. Obviously when it's raining or they're having any winds, that's when they're having the majority of the problems, which lately we've had a lot of. So yeah, replace this cable, because that's going to be the issue.